sack for Josh Allen against Josh Allen. Dangerous pass is picked off. Bills trying to pick it up. They can't. Allen throws, intercepted. It's Josh Allen intercepting Josh Allen.
What the hell just happened?
And now the Bills are on the rise again.
It is pandemonium. It is fantastic.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back to another episode of Good Neighbor Sports. As always, I'm your host, Austin Hinton, blah, blah, blah. If you're new here, we talk Buffalo Bills football, but I wish we didn't. If you like that kind of thing, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, do what you want. What a dog shit day of Sunday football for the Buffalo Bills. What the heck? I don't even know where to get started. We participated in the most pathetic game of football that I've ever seen, and I'm sure, you know, this is mostly recency bias. There's probably some more dog shit games that happened out there, but this one was absolutely atrocious, and I feel bad for everyone who watched the game in person, just as I feel bad for myself for those 3 hours that I'm never gonna get back. Sean McDermott better be slapping the absolute smiles off of these penalty-happy, non-playmaking fools. They did nothing all day. Nobody could do anything against the bottom of the league, worst team in the division, or I mean, worst team in the league, could probably be playing college ball. We just laid an egg. What the heck happened? I have no answers. If you think last video had some negative undertones, oh boy, this one's just gonna be negativity across the board, except for I think two things, and we'll get to that in a second. But holy crap, first and foremost, I'm sure this is the one thing that everyone noticed. All these damn penalties all over the place. We gave up 6 first downs to the Jaguars just from penalties. They got 6 first downs from us messing up. They only got 5 first downs on their own. we were over half their offense. As a team, the Bills totaled 12 penalties for 118 yards. Horrible. You can't win a game like that. We only got in the red zone like once or twice and couldn't do anything there, as usual, all season. I don't know what's going on there, but they haven't addressed it, even against these garbage teams. I mean, I'd say we've got the Jets up next, but they're looking like Super Bowl contenders compared to what the hell we've been up to these last few weeks. Our run game was garbage. Outside of Josh Allen running the ball, our running backs only got 22 yards. Zach Moss is out with a concussion. Oh man, and it all boils down to, in my opinion, our running backs aren't phenomenal, and they didn't do great, but our O-line didn't do anyone any favors, and I'm just so tired of saying it all the time, but our O-line, garbage, trash. Cody Ford, horrible. Williams, there's a play I'll put on right now. He's not even playing football. He's in his head thinking about something else, and he's, oh shit, I gotta play some football. Oops, sorry Josh Allen, you just got sacked and then fumbled, and it's not our ball anymore. What is going on? And last video, I was horribly wrong about us having the better Josh Allen on the field today. I mean, it seemed like a no-brainer. Put all your money on this game. Buffalo Bills are winning it, no problem. Oh my God. Our Josh Allen compared to theirs, couldn't hold a candle. But yeah, Jacksonville's Josh Allen was pretty good. Good for him. He had a good game. Only good game he's gonna have all season. Good for you, dude. Oh my God. I am seeing red right now. The only break we got all game were those frustrating as hell, but also hilarious missed field goals from Jacksonville. He had to kick a few of them just because we kept getting penalties, but he kept missing them, so what can I say? And speaking of field goals, that's all that happened today. 0 touchdowns, only field goals, and of course, you know, 0 blemishes from Tyler Bass-O-Matic, our only reliable person on the team that day. Oh man, Tyler Bass, good job, game ball. Man, if we could have, you know, we were in range for you to kick a third to maybe tie it at 9-9, but you know, interception. What can you do? And when I was watching the game, as the clock was winding down, we had maybe a chance of a final possession. I was like, okay, if I was gonna build a team that their goal was to go 80 yards in seconds and get a touchdown, I'd start with Josh Allen at quarterback just because of his arm. And I'd probably pick Tyreek Hill because of his speed, but second to that, Stephon Diggs. He's running that route. He's dodging everybody. I was like, we have the team for this moment, but nope. The most pathetic game in NFL history ended in the most pathetic fashion of all time. It was a punt that no one was downfield to receive for, and time expired. We were banking on a blocked punt. This was easily the worst Bills game in recent memory, at least dating back to the last time we visited Jacksonville. Every time I say one of these sentences, I just have no words after the fact. I'm horrible at what I'm doing right now, but the Bills are even worse on the field, at least last Sunday. And we went from going, we'll be fine. We're gunning for that first seed. Super Bowl's the name of the game. Now I'm like, the Patriots are knocking on our door right now. The Jets are going to give us some troubles, apparently, going forward. Mike White probably going to take some snaps. And that's who we got next week, but we're not even going to get into that yet. We got to sit on this garbage of a game and just figure out what the hell went wrong, which was everything. Biggest thing was our O-line was absolute Swiss cheese. Cody Ford, get him the hell off. Leave him in Jacksonville. He looked drunk out there. Like, some of these guys are just, what the fuck? Josh Allen had to run probably a total of 3 miles all day because he was just getting chased every single play. And, all right, this is what the Jacksonville Jaguars did, all right? They blitzed the shit out of Josh Allen, gave him so much pressure. They didn't even need to blitz most of the time because our offensive line was just letting them through. And then they played some shell coverage, taking away Stephon Diggs. And, oh, man, I'll get to that in a second, but we got to throw the ball to him more. He was the only light that we could have all day, the only potential chance for us to pull ourselves out of our own rut, but couldn't get it to Diggs enough because of that shell coverage. Rough. And Brian Dable was a big problem today too, all right? Let's not try and get those 50-yard massive drop back throws that take 5 seconds plus to develop when all day long our offensive line proved time and time again that they could not protect Josh Allen. So, our run game wasn't doing us any favors. Josh Allen made some garbage plays, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble, 1 Josh Allen interception to another Josh Allen. It was just a comical game full of clowns on the field, not even excluding the refs, all clowns, the Bills, all clowns. Even the Jaguars didn't even look that great. It was 6-9. It's not like they destroyed us, but we couldn't do anything against them. I can't believe it. The defense looked good, I guess, only holding the Jaguars to 9 points. I say holding because of all these damn penalties. Aside from the penalties that the defense generated, they looked all right, not bad. But let's go down the list here. Wallace had a penalty, Edmonds had a penalty, Klein had a pretty big 15-yarder, Tre'Davious White had a couple, Saron Neal looked garbage. Oh man, horrible. He had 2 penalties. Aside from all that, not a bad defensive outing. I said in the previous video, the Buffalo Bills are going to hold the Jacksonville Jaguars to under 10 points. What I did not understand, or what I did not anticipate, was that the Jaguars were going to hold the Buffalo Bills to under 7. That is insane to me. Allen played bad in terms of ball security, but other than that, he had an okay day. All of his issues just stemmed from the offensive line, not giving him any time in the pocket to develop any sort of play. It seems like everything was ad-libbed and nothing was working out because they were on our receivers like White on Rice. Josh Allen was running away from Josh Allen and other guys all day. I don't think anyone could have had a successful day at quarterback behind that offensive line, and with that offensive scheme put together by Brian Dable, it was just not good. Not good. I said in the last video, I said if we're going to be running on 2nd and long or 1st down, I'm throwing my head on the ground so hard, and what happened? It was just a garbage day of play calling. It was a garbage day of execution, and our offensive line was drunk off their asses all day. I don't know what to say, but Tyler Bass looked great. So yeah, Josh Allen, 31 for 47, 264 yards. Like I said, not horrible, but if you watch the product on the field, absolutely horrible. I feel bad for every single person that wasted those 3 hours of their life watching that game. And it's not, like I said a second ago, it's not like the Jaguars were great either. Trevor Lawrence, 15 for 26, 118 yards. Nothing to write home about. Rushing yards, Josh Allen led our team with 5 carries for 50 yards. Our other running backs totaled 22 yards. Woohoo! Carlos Hyde was the #1 runner of all Sunday. Not all Sunday, but that game in general, with 21 carries for 67 yards. Stephon Diggs only had 6 receptions. What are we doing? Why don't we just give him the ball all the time when it's working? Okay? I mean, I get it. He's the #1 guy. Everyone's going to be trying to take him away, okay? But he's always open. He's Stephon Diggs. Make plays to Stephon Diggs. Only 6 reception a game, or this game. But, like, it's not like he's had a phenomenal game at all season, and it's week 9. Like, when are we going to use the guy that we just extended for, traded away first-round picks for, second-round picks for? This dude is great, and we're not doing anything with him. I don't get it. 6 receptions for 84 yards from Stephon Diggs. Another lackluster performance, but he did great when we needed him. So yeah, across the board, absolutely embarrassing game. I don't know where to go from here. I went from thinking the Buffalo Bills are Super Bowl contenders and that we maybe only have to look at the Buccaneers and the Colts and maybe the Saints as some problematic matchups going forward. But now I can't even look at the the Patriots. They're knocking on our door. They could even run away with the division if we don't fix something. The Patriots, we still play them twice. The Falcons, I'm not even calling that a instant win either in either of the 2 Jets games. So going forward, I don't know. This is a familiar feeling, and it's you know, welcome back, old friend. Bills Depression Monday. Just garbage team, or great team. Buffalo Bills are a great team. They are, on paper, they're a very complete team. Can't win against horrible teams. Very reminiscent of, you know, the Rex Ryan years and even prior to that. Oh, man. It's a familiar feeling, and all my emotions, all my anger is coming up today. Yesterday, after the game, it was just denial. All day, I went to sleep. I'm like, whatever. Now I'm mad, and that's the video for today. That's all I really got for you guys today. This has been another episode of Good Neighbors Sports. As always, be good to your neighbors, and go Bills.